Give me a minute. All right, so let me. All right, so I'm gonna play through a game that I haven't played in such a long, in like a few years now, which is one of my favorite Resident Evil games, Code Veronica. And the reason I'm streaming this for this occasion is because there's a decompilation effort going on right now that I do recommend you check out because it's making some really good progress so far, but I feel like there needs to be more participation, more help for Frozen Burnside here, who is a lead decompiler for the game. Would really appreciate as much help as he can get. He's got some help going on, but well, I prefer not a. Well, I actually prefer this type of Chris over the Royd's version. In fact, I actually would have liked to see. In fact, Resident Evil 5, in the first trailer of it, Chris looked much different, more realistic, and much better. But, of course, then he got all stuff. So, this is Code Veronica. So, it took me a while to find the texture pack that I liked. That looks really good, but anyway, let me see if I can get that loaded up on my end here. There we go. Yeah, I missed out on Roy's Chris as well. I just hope if they're actually working on a full-fledged remake, I hope that they don't go for Voight's Chris from Resident Evil 5 onwards, or even the Chris from Resident Evil 7. But we'll see. So this is the GameCube version because after looking at a comparison video of different versions running on different emulators, I decided, yeah, I'm not gonna go for the PlayStation version. Maybe some other time, man. I was gonna install like a 60 FPS patch on this, but I didn't have the time, so let's get into it.
The American Midwestern town, Raccoon City, has been completely decimated due to the T-virus outbreak that was instigated by the international corporation Umbrella. Claire Redfield, who arrived in Raccoon City to search for her lost brother Chris, and a rookie police officer, Leon S. Kennedy, managed to escape from the city. But their ordeal was only a prelude of things to come.
You forgot to mention Sherry, but that's fine.
3 months later.
Yeah, you can see the interlacing of this cutscene definitely needs an upgrade.
Your identification number is WKD4496. Welcome to your new home.
Her name is Claire Redfield. We caught her trespassing in our Paris lab facility 10 days ago. She apparently infiltrated the complex looking for her lost brother, Chris Redfield, one of the surviving members of RPD's famous STARS teams.
I don't think TOS actually developed Code Veronica. It was Capcom inside it themselves that did it. But I think they might have TOS might have had a hand of porting the game to GameCube. Maybe, I don't know. So I've actually never really played Resident Evil Survivor myself. Though I have played the mod, which turns it into a traditional Resident Evil game. But that's still in progress. I hope that's complete one day. Yeah, if you've seen Resident Evil Apocalypse, they ruined this scene by butchering the hell out of it.
Don't move.
Yeah, because this game was originally made for the Sega Dreamcast, but once Capcom realized that it's not that the Dreamcast system wasn't going to be a huge seller worldwide, they decided to port this S2, which to this day is still the best-selling console of all time. Although the Nintendo Switch is coming close to trying to match that, but I don't think it will. Yeah, for a PC port of this game, it would really benefit to upgrade these like cutscenes. Though I don't know if these were made in engine or they're pre-rendered. They might have been pre-rendered. You know, with these headsets, I could actually hear Rodrigo grunting in pain. You can see everything looks much better with the HUD and the... It just goes automatically into it. I didn't even have to press that section. Yeah, I know how to play this. I've played this. Oh. By the way, I'm playing on Dolphin with a PS5 controller, so yeah.
Perfect.
I mean, I do have my GameCube controllers. I do have the adapter for it, but
Go on.
if you see the mess behind me, I really don't want to dig for it right now just to
I don't
use the
know, it might
GameCube
have been a
controller.
Special forces team. But in any case, this prison's been taken over. Troops have been wiped out.
What are you saying?
You're free to leave the complex. But you may as well know you have no chance of getting off this island.
And what about you? What are you going to do?
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, I hope if they ever do a full-fledged remake, they expand heavily on Rodrigo's character, because I feel like he's scared. Yeah, the same minority character that actually captured her. His eyes are closed. Bleeding. I'll need homostatic medicine. Now, it is optional to get homostatic medicine for him, though. If you were speedrunning this game, you wouldn't do such a thing. But me, I want to do that. Oh, I almost forgot. The green herb. Now, there is a glitch in this game where you could use that green herb infinitely, but I kind of forgotten how to do it, and I really don't want to waste the time doing it. And I could have enabled door skips, but if I did, I would still have to wait for the same amount of time for the for the next area to open. It's not like with the first 3 games. Yeah, might as well. Now they did come out with a remastered version, if you could call it that, for oh yes, the heartbeats. Now, if a remake were to come out, I don't know how they would re-implement this heartbeat mode. Maybe something to do when about to enter a door or something? Yep, there it is. Yeah. Although I know the Angry Video Game Nerd did review Resident Evil Survivor, he also briefly touched upon the Gamecom version of Resident Evil 2. But from one of his earlier live streams, he wasn't really a huge fan of the gameplay of Resident Evil, and still isn't, which is a shame. But then again, I don't really watch James Rolfe much anymore, especially what it's become these days. God, we need more viewers here. Spread the word, damn it! You think the title Resident Evil will be enough to get people's attention, but I'm only one person. Now, I don't know why Claire is so scared and shocked. She's dealt with these zombies before. Maybe she's not used to the fact that they're naked. Oh yeah, the knife. Oh yeah. Nope. Now, with the widescreen hack for this GameCube for the emulator, you'll notice a graphical glitch. That's because that's the part you're not supposed to see. And you can see Claire looking at the handgun. God, what a waste of ammo there!
wait. Don't shoot.
Don't shoot!
Who are you?
Huh? You're not a zombie. Well, great. Wait right there. I'm coming over. Sorry about that little misunderstanding. But I thought you were another one of those
Shut up. Make one wrong move and I'll shoot.
Relax, beautiful. I said I was sorry. My name's Steve. I was a prisoner on this island.
God, who was the voice actor for Steve in this
And
game?
You're not from Umbrella either.
No, I'm Claire. Claire
Because they are Canadian!
Claire.
That's why!
Nice. I'll remember that.
It was the same thing with the Resident Evil 2.
I heard there's an airport around here. Well, once I find it, I can finally escape from this crazy island.
Who was the voice actor
I'll see
for...
ya.
Hey, wait up.
Don't tisk
I
me.
don't want you following me, lady. You'll only slow me down.
You only slow me down. So who was the voice actor for... It's supposed to be Bill something. Okay, voice actor. Yeah, Bill Houston voiced Steve in this game. Well, I don't know if it was. I wasn't Capcom at the time, so I. All right, so but they did have a much better voice actor for Steve in Darkside Chronicles. That was Sam Riegel. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm sorry if I butchered it. So let me turn around because there's handgun ammo right here. Nope. Now, fun fact, this is the first Resident Evil game where you could actually rotate these items 3D wise. This is the M93R, which, fun fact, serves as the basis for RoboCop's famous Auto 9 handgun. It's true. That's not what I want. Alright, fine. You son of a bitch. It's always the female characters that kicks the heads when they're on the ground. But it's always the males that stomp on them. So the map's right here. Whoa! Wait, what's going on with my stream? Not running smooth. Ah, screw you. Half of the time limping. Heh. Why is my stream status poor? There's his diary. Before I go for those handgun bullets, I mean, well, they call them bullets here. Oh, now we're back to excellent. Yeah, I gotta get used to YouTube streaming because Twitch only allows me to store 100 hours of stream time. So I have until May 19th to download what I want. Give me those. No, you lousy. Let me get my chat back. There we go. Okay. I know, Claire, I'm moving. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I struggled a bit I struggled quite a bit. Wait, say in Steve's voice? What does that mean? Relax, lady. Like the Bill Houston or Sam Riegel voice? Because I prefer Sam Riegel. Nope. Alright, so now we come upon Bill Houston. Come on. Alright.
Please
Yep.
deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
That's metal, that's metal, that's metal, that's metal. You wouldn't believe how many times in the early days, how many times I forgot to put the lighter in there because that's a metal thing. But green herbs are not metal. It's strange. This is the only time you use the BOW gas run. Like, I don't know why they put that there in the first place. It's like... Yeah, you can see the graphical issues. I mean, this could benefit really well with the same type of treatment that Silent Hill 2 PC version got. Hey, look! Hunk is down there along with the hunter's eyes! Look at that! Oh yeah, you can still carry weed. Wait, did I not? Yeah, I don't really care much reading the files. How do I rate the 1.5 soundtrack? I mean, it's not bad. I liked it.
Chris Redfield.
Look at how pixelated Chris's face is.
What are you doing
That's the
here?
trouble I have with finding the perfect texture pack for the games,
Chris
because
Redfield.
it's not going to cover
Is he a
every
relative of
little
yours or
detail.
something?
You mean my brother?
Ah,
Ah, your
your sibling.
siblings.
Well, it seems your brother is under surveillance by Umbrella.
You have to wonder what Bill Houston's mindset was when he was recording these lines for this game. I mean,
I've got to contact Leon and tell him to let my brother know he's being
oh,
monitored.
there's something I have to say about this scene that I
Good thing
want to
have
see in a
access to
remake.
An outside connection from here.
Well, that file shows the latitude and longitude of this place.
Oh yeah,
You said your brother
Here's
the
my
coordinates
shirt.
and asked him to come help.
Thanks. I'll do that.
Hey, I was just kidding.
it's supposed to have a, yeah, Palestine.
There's no way he could get here, even if he is your brother.
Yes, he can. I'm sure of it.
No way. He won't come. You'll just end up disappointed if you rely on others. Believe me, I know.
Oh, he widened his eyes.
What was that all about?
So here's the thing: I would for a remake. So in the Dark Side Chronicles, they had this scene, but while Claire was at the computer, Steve was just staring at her ass, and you can't really blame Steve because the camera pans on her ass as well. So. I can't remember what that does, but... So, here's the thing about that scene. For a remake, I would like the scene to play out differently, because player could probably record, like, a video message for Leon to send to Chris, and while this is going on, the zombies actually break into the hallway where the metal detectors are, and Steve alerts them that they're coming. And Claire's like, please, Chris, hurry. And then when you're going to play as Chris will just ride his boat and he'll hear that message played to him. Because what that is taking inspiration from Resident Evil Revelations 2. When you first play as Barry, he hears a message from his daughter Moira. It's like that as an homage. No, I prefer the... I'd rather go for the look of the RE3 remake Nemesis over Apocalypse Nemesis, because if you watch that movie today and see how terrible it looks, you can tell it's so goddamn rubber. It's awful. I just hated that film so damn much. Yeah, I'll take those for now. I mean, I'm not a fan of the redesign of Nemesis in the remake. Alright, I want to get this aim carefully. Give me that. I mean, there's just so much I hated about the Resident Evil live action movies. It's just, they're terrible. Oh, I gotta go from the other side. We're gonna deal with some dogs now. Yep, you can see it. Whoa! No, you... Yes. God, I hope they make the knife in for a remake just as powerful as here. You know, you're playing on President Evil. Ha! Ha! Yep, I get it, but the only difference is that there's no zombies. Yeah, this will make backtracking a bit less tedious. Whoa, back off. Miss me. Whoa. Ah, yes. Zombie drugs, please. No, you... Wow, what a grab. By the way. Damn you. Yeah. I lost that muscle memory over the years. It's like whenever I get back into playing online multiplayer with Halo. It's like I slowly develop those skills back.
Please deposit any metallic
Yeah,
items
I
you have
know.
in the security box.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yep, there's Hunk and the Hunter down in the lower left. Talking about U.S. and international. Okay, so they're out. God. How you got over there already, I'll never understand, but... I'll need that fire extinguisher because I want that for much later on. Hello, Juris. How are you doing tonight? And the rain suddenly stopped. No! You cock tease. Put that there to get through the door. So weird that they have two separate scenes for the transition of that door. Well, it's not like 1,000 people, but hey, every little bit helps. Ah, crap. I don't get the side pack until I get on that submarine. You know, I'll come back for this herb when I get the homostatic medicine. I think. God, I can already picture how this game would benefit so much from a PC port. I wish they had done that for this game like they did with Resident Evil 4, but you know how popular Resident Evil 4 became. Got ported to every system known to man except for the OG original Xbox. Now you see, like, in the remastered version, they removed this fog altogether in favor of the dynamic lighting. You son of a bitch. I just don't understand why they did that. Oh yeah, there's dogs here. Why do I keep doing... Damn it! Damn you! Oh, great. God. Take note of the sound of that fly. Because later on, that fly is not going to be... Yeah, I would have liked it if they Well, the thing is, you'll notice that, like, they've never made any Resident Evil game for the OG Xbox whatsoever. That was because of the deal that fell through with Resident Evil 4 that Microsoft wanted to get their hands on, but they could not sell the system to Shinji Mikami or Capcom. And once they actually explained what the features were, how the advantages of them, the people like that was in the media sets were pretty much like saying, "Oh, that sounds amazing. I wish I had known that beforehand." What? Think about pipeline or some shit. Wait, did I see something? Nothing useful. But yeah, there's a story on why Resident Evil 4 was never on the original Xbox. It's quite fascinating. I don't remember what the guy's name was, but after the meeting fell through, he almost considered jumping out of the window to kill himself because they lost out on that deal. I mean, I would have thought of that as well because of how much of a success Resident Evil 4 would become. God, I always love this save theme music. I mean, yes, I love the theme for Resident Evil 2 and the redone music for the remake of the first Resident Evil game, but this one I always keep coming back to. There's something under here, which is the card, and there's the slots for the Lugers. NTC0394. You have to wonder who this guy actually is on this. Might be one of the developers of the game, I don't know. The guy's name is James Aston. Hold on, I want to check to make sure I have that right. NTC0394. But before I do that, there's bats in here, that's why. It took me the longest time to realize that this is actually a bathroom. Because you can't even examine these. Wait, what? There's handgun ammo in there? I never knew that. What? Well, that's new. I never actually knew that was there. I was gonna mention that someone had a deviant mind to make a fanfiction of that scene of Claire needing to use a toilet, but holy crap, that took me by surprise. It's like I didn't know that was those handgun ammo was there. And why, Capcom, have you not adopted the QWERTY type keyboard? Yep, discard it. Or the lack of toilets in the original Resident Evil 2. Like, you had such a big police station, the original Resident Evil 2, and yet there was no bathroom to be found. I swear, I feel like there's something else here that I missed. But yeah, I did not know those handgun ammo was there. An earthenware pot. An elaborate floral design is drawn on it. I feel that in Code Veronica, the zombies are more of a bullet sponge compared to the original. Oh, jeez. Compared to the original games. Why you? Oh yeah, right. Oh no. No! I was hoping I'd kill him by... There we go. Yeah, if anyone that's interested in helping Frozen Birdside decompile Code Veronica, I left a link in the description on this to GitHub, so please feel free to get in touch with him about the details and such. 2 handguns are displayed here. Common knives are displayed. Wow, look at how crude those knives look. Model battleship displayed. Magnums are displayed here. And then we get to this kind of disturbing. Just kiss already, for God's sakes. We know you two are in love with each other. Here's my captain wheel. Ah, he's driving me nuts. Old Lugers. So, fun fact, these Lugers are actually modeled by real-life Lugers. They were custom-made gold Lugers that were commissioned by infamous Nazi war criminal Hermann Goering. And it makes sense because of Goering's lifestyle in the Nazi regime was quite glamorous, even to the point that he spoiled his own daughter with a lot of gifts and such. So we take these Lugers and the room's gonna heat up. And I never knew that fact until I watched a video like covering the details of it. Where's my viewers? Alright, so we can't take those. Find something to put in its place, much like that of... Oh, nice. It just shows different stats for me.
Yeah! Help me!
Help me! Steve?
I don't know if it's possible to actually fail this part. My controller's not vibrating. Dude, we're suffering. See? Yeah, that's always two matching.
That was too close. But I found something, thanks to you. Looks cool, huh?
Yeah, it
Oh,
does.
I need those. Give them to me.
You gotta be kidding. I found it, and I'm keeping it.
I mean,
Fine.
I
Let's make a
can't
deal.
really fault him.
I'll trade you for something fully automatic. See you around, Claire. Adios.
Hey, wait, Steve!
Nope, the M100Ps are not going to work. It's a semi-auto. That he wanted something fully automatic. God, these like graphical inconsistencies are really throwing me off. I think the next time I stream this, I might disregard the widescreen hack. Although that won't be a problem if I ever decide to stream the PlayStation 3 version.
Redfield! How dare you interfere with my operation?
What are you talking about?
You let yourself be captured so you could lead your people to this base!
I have no idea what you're babbling about.
You don't fool me! I am Alfred Ashford, commander of this base.
Oh? You must be one of Umbrella's lower level officers if you're in command of a backwater base like this one.
Ooh. What? Confirm overflow gas pipe. CPU thread too fast. Ignore for this session.
The Ashford family is among the world's first and finest. My grandfather is one of the original founders of Umbrella Inc.
Whom was killed by Spencer.
Now tell me, why have you attacked this installation?
Attacked?
Shortly after you arrived, my base was attacked. You must have informed your people of its location.
I still don't follow you. I really don't know anything about that.
Unacceptable! How can you deny it? My base has been destroyed. And thanks to you, the experimental T-virus was released, creating countless zombies and monsters. Tell me, who do you work for? Who sent you? Have it your way, then. You're just a rat in a cage anyway. I'll be sure to keep you entertained before I dispose of you.
So, I have a concern. If they ever decide to remake Code Veronica, I'm concerned that Capcom in their infinite wisdom will make Alfred a transgender, which, okay. Here's my thing about it. I don't mind transgender characters in video games, even like Resident Evil, but don't change the character that has already been established before all these trends started to take place, because I think making Alfred a transgender would do a great disservice for those that suffer from maniac depression or something, much similar to what Alfred suffers, because he suffers from loneliness because he hasn't seen his sister Alexia. Now, and that explains the reason why he was cross-dressing as Alexia, because he was suffering from that depression and loneliness that he just wanted to see her so bad. And to justify and to rewrite that as an excuse saying, oh, because Alfred's transgender, I think would do a great disservice to those that suffer that kind of disorder in reality. because it is a serious thing. Now, I'm not saying I'm against transgender characters in video games, but do not change characters that have already been established just to tend to, like, the trends. And I support transgender people. I always support them no matter what. And I'm always against those that are against them, such as Trump and Elon Musk and all those fucking ass hats. But as far as, like, story-wise concerned, please, Capcom, do not make Alfred a transgender to justify his reasoning on dressing up as his sister. Because that would remove the complete reasoning why he did it in the first place. And if you're watching this video for the first time, spoiler alert, he does dress up as his sister because he suffers from that kind of maniac loneliness depression. So, anyways, rant over. Thanks for hearing me out. I mean, that's all I'm gonna say about that right now. I think I'm gonna put this away. I can't open that Brillum case because I don't have a lockpick, which I won't get until I get the Homo Sagments for Rodrigo. Duke Nukem Center. Ha! Yeah. I just wish I could play 0 Hour as a PC port. Come on, Gilo, please reply back to me instead of just saying, just waving. Please, I've been following your work since the... Oh! I forgot about the freaking green herb! Ha ha! I've been following his work since he first started it. It's just, I've always wanted to play 0 Hour in a much better way. But they say, well, he can't port it into a PC because Take-Two will come after him. Well, don't you think they would have come after the team that's working on the restoration project for Duke Nukem Forever, the 2001 version already? Don't you think they would have done that years ago when the game first leaked? But, nope. They have not done that. Because Duke Nukem is not really a high-selling thing for them. Grand Theft Auto is. They much rather go after people that are making fan-made content for GTA than Duke Nukem because GTA sells a lot better. Alright, here's a side pack. If this gets enough attention, how much you want to bet I'm gonna find an article written by Time Extension saying, "Oh, someone's promoting the decompilation of Resident Evil Code Veronica." Just watch. I mean, I've already seen a recent article of the decompilation of Diddy Kong Racing, which is at 81-something%, which is really nice. Really, I really look forward to that. Oh yeah, lighter. Gotta use this lighter, otherwise... Excuse me, otherwise those bats are gonna come and attack you. It's kind of interesting how I can just rotate after that thing comes around before it gets to that camera angle. No! You bastard! Ah! Whoa! Back off. Yeah, muscle memory. And you don't have the dodging ability that you did in Resident Evil 3. Forward. Then you don't have Nemi, so you win some, lose some. It's all a game to me. Oh yeah, I need that lever piece that goes to that panel. Alright, let's see how favorable this is gonna go. Whoa! Grab it! No! Whoa, okay. One bite. That's fine. Nice. I'll let Chris deal with them when he comes here. No, wait, because there's gonna be hunters in that room with Chris. My God. And my God, the hunters I hate in this game. They're just... I mean, I hate the hunters in any Resident Evil game. Yeah, I would say they keep the classic gameplay style. Though I do love how they implemented the new camera angles. Oh God. No! My God. Hey, he fell off! He fucking fell off! Oh my God, are you seriously gonna be in the way? Alright, then now we get to Tremors, though he's not officially called Tremors, but we all associate with Killer Worm. Hey, shotgun shells! those. We're not gonna face that thing. Not yet, at least. More bowgun ammo. Arrows. There, good. And I still cannot forgive game journalists like Adam Sussler for giving this game a 1 out of 5. I'm serious. If you look at old footage of X-Play with Adam Sussler reviewing this game, he had the nerve to give it a 1 out of 5. I can't remember his reasonings, but then again, Adam Sussler is just a fucking prick that he doesn't know two shits about video games. He doesn't even play them enough time. He just mainly criticized, oh, the control, they're still using tank controls and clunky and awful voice acting. It's like, that's all he complained about. At least from what I remember. They're breed in Raccoon City, then how did they make their way to Rockford Island is my question. I'm not thirsty right now. Broken. Is that the only reason you love playing this? Because of the bad voice acting? I would say, if you love bad voice acting, then why don't you play the original first Resident Evil game? That's even worse. No, you... It's just a light kick. Here we go. More arrows, huh? That's handgun ammo? No, more arrows. I think we know what weapon we're gonna get next. Stop it! Don't open that door! Okay. Oh yeah. I like the wavy effect for the water in this game, but in the remastered version, they just got rid of it. Rid of that effect. And yes, I love the water effects in the remastered version, but they get rid of the wavy effects as a result of it. Yep, there's the key. Examine it. Small key to storage. sauna. A lot of hot air inside. Well, yeah, no shit, it's a sauna. Nothing of interest. Except when you play as Chris in extreme battle mode. He'll just like let's play with his hair a bit. Biohazard card. We're not gonna go through there just yet. Let's go back in here quick. Well, I don't have the lockpick. I can open something else. Bowgun powder. We go up the stairs. Doorknob is missing. I can't open it. Well, that's for Chris to figure out when we play as him. Which, fun fact, this was the first Resident Evil game I've ever played where I was introduced to Chris Redfield. And you think, well, what about the Resident Evil 2 Extreme Battle Mode? It had Chris in it, but the thing is, I never had the PS1 version. It was we had the N64 version, which if you know the development history of the N64 port, that was a lot of things had to go in order for that version to work. And Extreme Battle Mode had to be cut from the N64 version.
I can't get the door open!
It's 11:26. I would like for that scene in the remake to be extended to give that guy a fair chance.
Biohazard contamination detected. Level 3. Emergency shutters will close. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Woo!
That was close.
See that? See the graphics keep popping in and out? That's the effect of the widescreen hack. Now this will close right behind me. Because of course it does. Oh shit, this is the... I don't think I saved, did I? No, I didn't, because if I get killed here, I did not save. Okay, so... There he is. Run! Oh boy, okay. You coward. Although I love the voice acting of Alfred in Darkside Chronicles. Just makes him more demented. More handgun ammo. Almost like medicine. Someone who's wounded. And I know exactly who that is, but not for a while at least. 9 PM for me already? Damn. I swear, these looks like German helmets. Like SS helmets. Put that away for now. Why am I going through this without saving? It's like, I know what I'm doing, but at the same time, I should be cautious. A random rat.
Welcome, Claire. Consider the area you are in a special playground I have prepared
Just for you.
Please try and keep me amused, and do not disappoint me by dying too soon. I so want to enjoy this.
Yeah. Creep. Why do I not have vibration? Oh yeah, because it thinks I'm using the freaking GameCube controller, which I'm not. Do I have enough space? I do. Okay. If I get the Ingrams, the submachine guns that Steve are for. I would like to know the story of how the ammunition ended up on that box. Maybe someone had them and he tried to load but got killed and ammo landed there, but that wouldn't explain why. But that would mean, like, where's the body at? Which your answer would be right there. Ingram, 38 caliber submachine gun, uses T380 ammo. We can equip them, but I swear this is one of the 2 Resident Evil games I know of that allows you to use dual wielded weapons. The other one is Resident Evil 6. That door just mysteriously opens. Another one. Okay, that doesn't make sense. How is he able to unload so much ammunition from those Lugers? Because they usually take... Lugers usually use up... Is like...
Armor is here.
Yeah, sure. They usually use up like 8 ammunition per magazine.
You wish. But thanks for the help.
See? This is why you need me. I got your back.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Take these.
Machine guns? For me?
You know the deal. In exchange for your Lugers.
Okay.
Okay. Too bad you're gonna lose them later on.
This thing is too cool. Yes! Now this is my kind of weapon. All right.
Like, here's the thing: if you got ammunition from, why would you fire them immediately instead of conserving?
Up there. Plenty of ammo. Just for you.
Way up there?
Way up
Give me a
there.
boost and I'll get it for you.
All right. Ow! My back. You're heavier than you look.
Wow, are you really gonna say that?
Happy now?
What?
Now that your knight has made his appearance, he can join you in your descent into death.
I think in the Dark Side Chronicles, they instead of like this, there was like an elaborate like house trap that Alfred set up to get them.
Okay, let's do it. Wait here, Claire.
Wait here, Claire.
Time to test out my new toy.
Okay, Bill, we get it. You have machine guns. Yeah, I can aim like this. Now, if I go back here, we get some interesting dialogue.
What's wrong? Cold feet?
It just turns around. There's more to that. Let me see if I can get them all. I should call Claire after I finish this. I wanted to get the pose of her, like, kneeling down. Oh, yeah, you're afraid, little baby? Simple lock. I'll have Claire take care of that. Can I go back here? No. Sucks because it's a grenade launcher. Nice. Gas for the freezing device is leaking out. Ventilation is working, but for how long? The breaker may fail due to overload. In case of failure, raise the level as illustrated. The ventilation device will resume operation. I actually forgotten how bad the voice acting was for Steve is in this game.
It was dirty work.
Oh my
This
god.
area is
How
now
how
clean.
can she hear you from a different room?
See? You can depend on me. You see? This thing is a lot more reliable than any person.
People.
Than people? Steve, what were you doing here? Who brought you here, and where is your family?
Shut up! I don't want to talk about it.
Steve.
Never mind. Let's get going.
As bad as the voice acting is, it does kick in the tragedy for Steve. Ha! You can still see him running there. You weren't supposed to see that. That's the power of the widescreen hack, everybody.
you okay?
Steve, behind you!
No.
Father.
What's wrong, Steve? Shoot him!
Wait! I can't! No!
Steve!
Did you see that? His hands are floating.
No! Ah!
Father!
Steve.
Father. Father. Father.
Oh yeah, I forgot to check that image with Steve. Damn it.
Dad used to work for Umbrella. Tried to steal information, intending to sell it off to the highest bidder. He was caught. Mom was killed. We were sent here.
Oh, Steve.
My God. Oh, Steve this. Oh, Steve
He was
that.
killed to do something so reckless. So stupid.
I swear, the popping loading graphics in the back with widescreen just takes me out of the mood.
It's okay now. Just rest.
So, DC Comics at the time this game came out, they actually did make a graphic novel adaptation of this game, and I think they did it better justice in the graphic novel with this than in the game, because during when Steve was contemplating whether or not to shoot his dad as a zombie, he was thinking about a moment he shared with his dad at a Thanksgiving parade when he was a kid. And I do recommend reading the graphic novel adaptation of this game. Damn you! No. Because in the graphic novel, there are some scenes I really would love to see adapted for a Code Veronica remake. Like the part where Claire gets infected by that big-ass moth. Oh yeah, the tiger tank. Because, if they enable that, it would give players another chance to play as Steve, where he goes and tries to find a vaccine for Claire, much like with what Carlos did for Jill in Resident Evil 3. Oh shit, they're here. I forgot. Why is it still buzzing? Oh yeah, the zombies are in here. I thought they wouldn't appear until a bit later. Did you? Really? Whoa! Can't touch me. That's just it. I should probably save, just to be on the safe side. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention the GameCube version was not capable of storing that much on one disc, so plenty of games that was released on the GameCube, 2 disc. This game being one of them, the remake of the first Resident Evil game, and Resident Evil 0 and Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes are the examples that come to mind. No. Left, right, left, right, 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 right. What's that? Oh yeah. Yeah, activate it. Why do we see this image again? Footage, I should say. I think that's a bit of foreshadowing when you see Alexia with the dragonfly. Saying that she is the final boss. Can't remember the code. I think it's 1974. It has to be. $1971? There we go. See, I'm remembering things as they come along. So I know what's going to come up once I move just a slight bit, which is why I have this. See, the slightest movement. No, not yet. Actually, yeah. We'll take that because save room is just right next to us. And you can still hear the thunder in the save room. Don't ask me why, you just do. I could ignore them, but you know what? Oh my god, seriously? I know, it's like, what's the point? They're just gonna come back. It's like, yeah, I know, but a bit more convenient. And plus, I'll come back when I come back here with the necessary items I need. Oh shit, I forgot to equip the damn lighter. Okay, that's to keep the bats away. Now this room is where I want Claire alongside with Steve to meet Wesker for the first time, because it will give Wesker the bit of like deja vu feeling because of the first Resident Evil game. And I want like not only like Wesker to knock down Claire, but also like do a bit of a fight with Steve, similar to what he did with Chris in Resident Evil 5 Lost in Nightmares. How he's like drying him on the table and such. Something like that. Damn it. Stop! Yeah, just so you can get these bow arrows. Nothing useful here. Nah. Wait a minute. Could be handgun ammo somewhere. If I'm remembering this correctly. Home scenery can be seen in the picture. There's nothing unusual about it. Usual. Or maybe I'm mistaking that for the other room in, back at the base. I can't tell if this is supposed to be like a lift or something. Well, I hope they expand upon that, like greatly expand upon this, castle. Much like what they did with the mansion in the first Resident Evil game.
Keep focused, brother. Our enemy is only a little girl. Oh, why is this taking so long?
My apologies, Alexia, but I have been doing my best.
The revival of the Ashford family depends on your success, brother.
I am aware of that.
How is he saying all that without moving his
Revive
lips?
the family name myself and make you the master of the glorious Ashford family.
Do not worry, brother. I will handle them both myself. Who is there? Is someone at the corridor?
What is it, Alexia?
Nothing.
He must be the greatest
Only you must
ventriloquist
imagine
ever.
things. Let us go, brother.
That doll is missing head. Aid. Ooh, handgun ammo. Card. My dear brother, I believe that Lord of the Asher family survived through your courage and strength as an old here. Faithfully, Alexia. Hero Leaf. Seems to be a woman's back and didn't really shape her butt up, did they? Go to the other side and we'll feel heartbeats because think, oh, she's still in there or something like that. Red Queen and Blue King, return the path opens. I'll take that. Boy, I hate to be sleeping there right now. Alright, now we leave this place. I mean, you could go through this area without the lighter, but you'd have to contend with the bats that are trying to kill you. And it'd be a waste of ammo to do so. And plus, they're only bats. The only reason they go out to you is because they don't like the light. Are there zombies coming back here? No, that's when I come back through here. Nope. Or handgun ammo? Wow. I usually don't end up with this much handgun ammo. Green herbs. So some people like to pronounce it as herbs, but I've never been one of them. Hey, bartender, can I get a drink, please? I'm parched. And here's a camera angle you might never have seen. That's that. You could do the same thing for this as well. So we need the piano roll for that piano. One of them is turned on. Curious, isn't it? God, something really stuck in my nose? Let me put away a couple things. Okay, no, not yet. I want to take care of the zombies down there. Just one zombie. Okay. Okay, so this door. The one other door cannot be accessed yet. There's the eagle plate. Or the emblem plate, whatever. Now, this file is interesting. Hunk support. So, this is the last time, canonically speaking, you hear from Hunk whatsoever. It's like, after this, it's like, you never hear from him again. Yeah, today at 1632 hours, I arrived successfully from the Umbrella Transport Base with the large-scale BOW capsule. Extreme care was taken during transport, and all 108 checkpoints were confirmed condition green in accordance with standard procedures. It's currently being stored in a freezer. There's one thing that I don't understand. We are normally assigned to special missions. Why are we ordered to transport a frozen capsule this time? I understand that this may be classified as top secret. Without knowledge of the contents, our safety could be at risk during the transport. This is especially important if the contents are potentially harmful. We would like to ask you to provide us with more information to be assigned similar missions in the future. I still remember the good old days that I spent here in the military training center. Nothing has changed since. You're up for the next mission. Today at 2300 hours. Umbrella Special Sports Unit Hunk. So that's like there's a grievance. You'll see what that capsule is. Eat that plate. So I need a key for that room, correct? Yep. And I know exactly where that key is. It's in the slot machine, but I need to do things. I'm trying to remember something. Oh yeah, I remember now. I need that. Oh, shit. Whoa, I got it. There's only 2. I can't remember if I could use this biohazard card on that one of the shutters. Can I? Yes, I can. I can still use it for something else. And there's gonna be dogs out here. He didn't even flinch on that last shot. So we use the emblem plate. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Do I still have people here? So if I go over here... Remember when we saw that relief of that lion on the wall? Well, it has handgun ammo in it. So this room is not filled with poisonous gas yet. That's for Chris. Oh yeah, I need the lockpick. Right. God, look at all this handgun ammo. Now, hold on. Now we get the grenade launcher. The M79. We're gonna need this for the next room because there's Bantha Snatchers in here. Bander Snatchers, whatever. My God. No! Get off me! Don't die! Not as fast functioning as in Resident Evil 2 or Resident Evil 3. Which is a shame. We go in here. Appears to have been destroyed violently. Possible that the T-virus leaked from here. So, we can't go through here as Claire, but I'm Chris, we can. For an important reason. Which you'll see in due time. Was there something I could pick up around here? Or was that muscle memory failing me? Yeah, that's memory failing me. I'll come back here when I get the lockpick. First, I want to put away a couple things. Yep, other side. I think this is the last time I use a biohazard card. No, it's not. Interesting. And where? God, I feel there's something in my nose that I need to scrape out. That's bugging me. But every time I do it, it kind of bleeds. Alright, so I know how I can unlock this door. Let's go on the first floor. Hey, another eagle plate. Now let's go to the second floor. I think this is where... Oh, the emblem card. Ooh, scary. Oh, I know where the last emblem key card location is. Humanoid. Pah! Okay, that's a bit of a error there. It's supposed to show the full body, but I think because of the widescreen hack, Whoopsies. There's the army proof. $11.26, yeah. And now the zombies emerge. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, this leads to here. We can't do anything until we play as Chris. So I swear, they're like freaking bullet sponges. So someone texted me. I think that's the girl I'm dating. Hold on. Okay. I need to sit up. Go back here. Hope everyone's enjoying the stream. I do recommend you check out the decompilation work because we can really use more hands on deck. Again, it's not like a famous Nintendo game or anything like that, but still, it would a little more help goes a long way. I mean, I try to help with that coding, but I am not that good at it. I just don't have the time and patience to do it at the moment. I would look silly if I did not remember that. Wait. We're not at the point where we can take a game ISO into some sort of program and it would just decompile the whole thing for us. Trust me, we're years away from that. I know something like that will eventually come to fruition one day, but not anytime soon. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone was working on that as we speak. skeleton picture.
Biohazard contamination detected.
Alright, so this time I have a time limit to get out of here before the doors shut on me.
All
Although I've never failed at that, so I don't know what happens if I actually run out of time. And sadly, we don't get that cutscene again where Clay just dives through the door. It's just pretty much this. We only got shocked once. We won't face the Albinoid again until we play as Chris, and oh my god, will the adult form go? We want to go to the first floor. Whoa! Excuse you! I like that nice detail how it just like slumps onto the wall. So if we put the painting here. Get this key. The gold key. Hold up. I think that must be either first aid spray or ink ribbon in there. And there's shotgun shells in that room as well, but we can't get to that. Gone. Nope, this is the wrong door to go to. It helps if you go through the gaps on where they don't have an arm. Still hear the buzzing noise. The gold key can be used on this door here. Well, not this door, but double doors here. Only open one door. I gotta remember this order right. Tradition first began with the golden tea cover. Veronica. Second, third master, Stanley and Thomas. Oh, nice. Oh, all right. So, oh, jeez. You know, I'm just gonna look up the order because I cannot remember this for the life of me. Yeah, I have some vague idea. Okay. It was actually because of Edward that what we know as the virus exists. But there's an interesting backstory to that, which I wish they would expand more on. But essentially, what happened is like Edward Ashford, along with James Marcus, who's the antagonist in the Resident Evil Zero, partnered up. They both partnered up. They were scientist physicians with Oswald Spencer, who was only like oh geez, what's the name? What's the word? Like some sort of like wealthy rich guy. But in any case, all three of them paired up into establishing what would become Umbrella. People like Edward was respected by his peers. Spencer was not respected, and seeing the potential the virus would have, Spencer pretty much came up with a plan to have Edward murdered. And in Resident Evil 5, in one of like the loading screens in one of those like passages, it said that Edward died accidental exposure to the janitor virus, when it was really Spencer that set that up to kill him so he can profit off the experiment. Similar to what he would do to James Marcus a couple decades later. Yeah, by the end of this game, the family will be nothing. So, what was the order again? It was the woman, man with 2 babies, just this. Man with a teacup. Man with a plate. Now this is Edward Ashford. This is his son, Alexander. If you get this order wrong, then the alarm goes off. I don't think I did get it. Okay, I got it. And then there's Alexia. We examine this. So it looks like an earthenware vase, or vase, as you call it. But if we look inside, we see a red ant jewel. Queen ant object, whatever. Alright, so we're not going to use that anytime soon. So we're going to put that away. Now, we got another place we have to explore the remains of. Back at the prison, training facility, or prison room. God, I hope I'm not mumbling at all, because, yeah. Not yet. Although we will. Now we're gonna go back to the prison to do a couple things. Still buzzing. Hint, wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Alright, so go through the gaps. No! That got me! No, not at all. Because I got another good hour left before I decide to turn in for the night. I want to at least get off the island before I stop playing tonight. No, not really. Hunters. Hunters are the most annoying. Oh, did I mention that there's also a poisonous variant in this game? I think they're called the sweepers? Yeah, sweepers. Which I know of two instances where you encounter the poisonous sweepers in this game. One is in like the area where you encounter the worm as Claire. The other part is where you find where the T-virus must have broken out. Or one of the hunters there is the same color as this game. I probably did not notice that, but I'll have to check that out at some point. My god, the outlines on their inside shirt stands out so much. Alright, so use that, and then this guillotine comes down. Why weren't they dead? Oh. Oh yeah, get away from that barrel. No! Well, that killed one. How are you still not dead? Didn't spare the blood in this section with the guillotine. Well, of course. But they did sacrifice something in this game that I'm disappointed by. But you'll see what later on in the game when we play as Chris. Trust me, it will be quite upsetting once I show you what it is. So we can go in here and get the items from the metal detector.
Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box.
That's the last time you'll hear this voice in the game telling me that. Barbie be like, what is it? Although it would be a funny mod to someone replacing that voice with Barbie's voice. The one proof we're missing is the Air Force proof, and I know exactly where that is. It's gonna be in the Ashford's castle. Or mansion, whatever you want to call it. Okay, now we come upon the infirmary. Grab it! Really? Such a stupid angle. Appears that he has been anonymized. Not breathing. Bloodstained skeletons gathered. He scattered. What's demon in my mind? I can't control the fierce impulses that the demon sometimes drives me to act upon. It is a brutal ceremony. With the demon next to me, I enjoy watching people agonize in pain, screaming and convulsing repeatedly as they die. But Sir Alfred was kind enough to acknowledge me, and has given me the facilities, chemicals, and equipment necessary to study everything. I must never betray Sir Alfred's kindness, and it's especially critical that no one discovers the sacred place that only he and I know about. I swear the basement of this medical building will be kept secret. Of course, I keep the key to the sacred place with me at all times. Even if an outsider sees it, they will never be able to tell that it is. I must remember that my life ends when I lose Sir Alfred's trust. Body bag is left here. ... Yeah. Yes, creepy, isn't it? Okay, there's some graphical issues that should not be present. What? Oh, yeah. Well, they don't come out of the tomb, they come out from the ground. Incinerators. Alright, I'm gonna need to equip this grenade launcher. You'll see why. So if I remember, this drillium case contains the handgun parts for the player's handgun. Strangely shaped chair. What do you mean? Yeah, because it's a freaking torture chair. Look at all this. Man, yeah, look at this graphical issue here. I think that might be a result of emulation. Well, that's the first I've seen it like that. Don't open that door. Oh yeah, quite amazing. The body has disappeared. Oh. Now this doctor takes a lot of hits, as you can see. And by killing him, we get his glass eye. Oh, jeez, don't stare at me at that. Don't stare at me, buddy. Oh, yeah, right. I remember from watching the demo. Use this lighter. Damn it! Hold on. The curtain has been dropped down, but what could be behind it is my question. An old water mill. I wonder what this weird device was used for. I really don't want to know what that was used for, but I imagine... Oh yeah, this is a damn freaking torture device. Strange devices. Oh yeah, the blood. Look at how soaked the stairs are with blood. There's just no sugarcoating it. Oh yeah, so I gotta take this sword. Door locked, so I gotta do this quickly. Come on, quick! Oh, Jesus! That was worrying. But the door has still... it's still locked. Alright, we're gonna ignore this zombie if we can. We're gonna take this piano roll. And I would shove it up his ass, but he already has a sword in him. And if we go upstairs, we gotta come through the door. Might as well. Nah. I'd rather not. Oh shit, I forgot. Back! Back, you fiends! Nice. All right. I actually have to come through here so that I can get the medicine for Rodrigo. Now, getting the medicine for Rodrigo is optional. But I like to do it because Chris will get a lighter and blood, which in turn will get us machine gun Ingrams. Ooh. I got plenty of ammo. All right. All right. We won't have to worry about bats anymore once we get.
What are you doing here? Hemostatic medicine. How kind of you. Thanks.
Well, you did let her free.
Here, let me help you with
Ha!
that.
The lighter
Thanks,
disappeared.
But I can take care of myself. Just go.
Keep it. It was a gift from my brother, but
Thanks. Here, let me give you this in return. You might need it later on.
Oh, I'll definitely need it.
Now go. Don't worry about me.
If they were to do a remake, I want a chance to play as Rodrigo because I feel like the lighter would become extremely useful for him in some cases. Alright. We have the lockpick. There's a couple of places in the Tremors area that I want to get to because there's a couple places I can use a lockpick on. Where have I seen? Yeah, it's like not used to it. Although, credit to this game, it doesn't contain any story contradictions because you have multiple different endings. Oh, Jesus! You son of a bitch! I like how the remaster version like remedies the loading graphics popping in and out issue, but it's just like everything else is just like, ugh. Not that I hate playing the PS3 version, it's just, I mean, alright, before we go back to the palace, we need to go back here one last time. First we go in here. Oh, yeah, in here. Got more handgun ammo. Thankfully, when you come here as Chris, that alarm will not sound. Now, it's optional for you to fight Tremors here, but I found it better not to. Let Chris handle it. How was Alfred able to get a tiger tank to this godforsaken island? We want to go to the basement. Just so I can get the acid rounds. Chino Island. Oh, is that the island with Resident Evil Survivor? You know, fun fact, there was the light gun was actually supposed to include Resident Evil Survivor, but because at the time the Combine Massacre took place in 1999, Capcom opted not to include it, but they included the Japanese and European version. But someone actually made a patch for the game ROM where the light gun is enabled. Well, this is the last time we come back to this area as Claire. Thankfully, that shutter does not close on us this time. Well, they can be mistaken as, like, firearms, especially during that time. I mean, you gotta take in mind, not everyone plays on this planet plays video games. Oh, God! Well, yeah. Oh! No buzzing sound. Tells me something's up.
Greetings. You must be the lovely Claire Redfield.
Who are you?
Let's just say that I'm a ghost, coming back to haunt your dear brother.
Wesker?
It seems there's not much explaining to do, is there? I was the one who attacked this island. Who'd have thought you'd be hanging about? All the better for me. Now that the cat dragged in this nice surprise, your ever so caring brother will definitely show up. I must thank you for being such good bait.
I don't know what went on between you two, but you have him all wrong. My brother is not the kind of person you think he is.
I despise Chris.
What are you gonna do to him?
Oh, how your brother will weep to see you die. What? What is it? Stay there. I'm coming. It appears you may be of some further use to me. I'm going to let you live a little longer.
The fact she's able to stand after taking a beating like that, taking that hit like that, is just astounding. But yeah, this game will also introduce me the first time to Wesker, because I did not play the original Resident Evil back when I was young. My cousin had it, but when he showed us it, like, I was already exposed to Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. So when I saw the first Resident Evil game, I thought, it doesn't really do much justice, because I was already spoiled by Resident Evil 2 and 3. I mean, this game could really benefit with a 60 FPS upgrade, because look at the jarring jankiness of navigating on the menu. Compared to that in the original games. Alright, so we got the piano roll. Now we can actually put it in the piano, because of course. I want this game to receive the same treatment that the fan-made HD project for Resident Evil 4 got, because if you look at that project, that is just insanely amazing. I like how the music still plays when you exit that room. How much you want to bet a teaser for a Code Veronica remake will just have Alexia singing that line, those lines from that song? Oh yeah. Alright, custom handgun. Burst. Auto burst. Auto is like a 3 burst thing. Okay, yeah. There's zombies up ahead. You son of a bitch! I despise Chris. Chris! They're coming back. Nope. Absolutely not. Oh, jeez, I don't have much ammunition left. No! No, what? Get away from me. No! Damn it! That was my ammunition. Oh yeah, right. In the other room. Damn. Okay. I'll take that. Well, here. Ooh, green herb. Sweet. Thank you. Like this dragonfly. That's the wings, and it becomes silver dragonfly. Nothing useful. Possibly a scene from a fairy tale. Nothing strange about it. No, not yet. Feed me! God, this theme is just etched into my head. Alright. Now we can go up here. Newspaper clips. A 10-year-old girl genius graduated at the top of her class from a prestigious university. The International Corporation Umbrella Chemical Inc. offered her a position of head researcher. There's a reason why she's as intelligent as she became. Because of what Alexander did. Now, I think Alexander, if I remember, used his virus research to make children for himself because, well, I don't think he had a wife. And he purposefully made Alexia the most intellectual one while making Alfred the inferior one. But it's actually right, which was spelled. Halls where only nobles may gather. Yep, this just shows you how bad his like maniac disorder depression has gotten to him. Now we have the Air Force proof, which, fun fact, was Chris Redfield's previous job occupation before he became a STARS member. Compendiums are stored here. So now we have everything we need to get to the plane.
Redfield. Hold it right there. We meet each other at last. A pity I must say goodbye so soon. I am Alexia Ashford. For the pride of the Ashford family, I will kill you. Wait!
What's going on?
Yeah.
Steve! A secret door!
After her!
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
Tis but a scratch. You lie. Come on, man. I don't know what kind of caliber that is, but that's got to be a serious wound for Steve. And the fact that he's able to shake it off after this encounter is just seems to be uneasy. Yeah, but the blood and the dress is abandoned here. Wig.
This must be.
Why, Steve, do you not shoot him?
What? No!
Wait a second. What just happened?
What just happened?
So there never was an Alexia after all.
You mean he thinks he's two people? Okay, that's it.
Again, that's not a symptom of transgender. That's like part of that symptom of the disorder.
He's trying to blow us up along with the entire facility. Come on, we gotta get to that airport.
Right.
Oh, so he knows about it. So, if you go to this area first, if you go to this area first and then go to the other area last, that alarm will not trigger until you get to the area where you meet Wesker. Oh, for God's sakes. Why, Steve? Could you not blast through these things? Yeah, you can't go down the stairs if a zombie is on it. I swear, this alarm is so annoying. I hate it. Whoa! Miss me. Can't touch me. Down, 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 down. Head down. Can't touch me. Ah! Whoa! Excuse you. We're getting close to the end of the first disc. Whoa! Back off. I like how you see the alarm lights flashing on the door when it's loading. That's a nice touch.
Claire!
Where did you come from?
Those must be the remaining
Ha!
survivors.
Look at that!
We'd better get out of here too.
Right. Let's go.
Wait for me, damn it.
The self-destruct system has
From here on out until after you board the plane once again, you will get the heartbeats.
We gotta get to that airport.
Well, stop talking and swing the damn wheel. Jeez, Steve, wait for me.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All
Get away.
evacuate.
You know what? No, why do I keep thinking that's Fun fact, this kind of gun was actually programmed into Resident Evil 2, the original. Army proof. Navy proof. And Air Force proof. But where's the Marines? Where's the Jarheads? This seems to be kind of unfair.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
No!
Self-destruct
We can't take off unless we raise the bridge.
No shit, Sherlock.
Leave that to me. You stay here and make preparations for takeoff.
Wait, how is he able to figure out how to pilot one of these? He's only 17.
All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel
Wait a minute.
evacuate The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Actually, no. I want to save those
The self-destruct system,
acid rounds for when we encounter hunters.
all personnel evacuate. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate.
The zombies are still there.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Yeah, I'm starting to get tired, but I will complete this. Well, not the game tonight, but this first disc. Though if you were playing the PS2 version, it was only one disc. Unless you had the edition where it had the demo disc for Devil May Cry. Well, my family did not have that copy. First aid spray. Airport key. Already dead. Were these the pilots? Now I gotta take the longer path out of here. Alright, that's in. Come on. There we go.
5 minutes until detonation.
I will not allow you fools to escape. This is what you get for trying to oppose me. Now feel my revenge.
Now, from here on out until Alfred dies, that's the voice you'll hear from him. Tyrant. Or Mr. X, but no one seems to care about this tyrant. And I feel it's like very... like, this is just like a lost opportunity for this tyrant in Code Veronica, because they could have made so much more out of him, but they didn't. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna waste my time with the worm. Oh, can't go back there. Not that I want to. Die! Oh boy. Oh shit, I can't go around him. Yeah, that's what happens if you try to go around him. I think. Yeah. I think someone's calling me, but.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Yeah, I hate that part because I remember when I first played it, I died like several times before I finally realized what I had to do.
All personnel evacuate. The self-destruct system has been activated.
Sadly, it's the last time we'll use this submarine.
Evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Alright. So, while that scene is playing out, I'm going to use the bathroom and get refill on my
The self-destruct system
Back to-
has been
disc.
all
Call it a night.
evacuate immediately.
What took you so long? I was starting to get worried.
No time to explain. Let's go.
Right, we're out of here. Time to say goodbye to this death trap. We made it! Yahoo!
Ugh, it's finally over.
Claire, I'm sorry. I know I caused a lot of trouble for you.
No, it's okay. It was hard for both of us.
Well, I really hope you find your brother. I know what it's like to be alone.
Oh, Steve.
So, where should we go now? I can take you anywhere you want to go, Claire.
I hear Hawaii's nice this time of year.
You got it.
Why
This
yet?
game is not over yet. Now you will see what real terror is all about.
Why are we not in Hawaii yet? Yeah, we gotta close it, otherwise this plane is gonna lose altitude and we're gonna crash. Now, what I need for this fight is this. Because I haven't played this game in years, I'm going to save just to be on the safe side. Do I have it equipped? Okay, yeah. Ugh. 11 p.m. for me. Ha! Look at his ass! My god, look at that six-pack on him. Yeah. Let's work. It did! You see? Easy! Why did I save? Hey look, it's that rat there. Look at him shaking. Don't worry, buddy. You're fine. It's alright. The big bad man's gone. Now, if you got hit by Tyrant in this area here, there's a possibility you could fall off the plane and die.
What was wrong?
Oh, nothing. Just a giant cockroach that had to be stepped on. What's happening?
I don't know. The plane just changed direction on its own. It's flying in autopilot mode. I can't switch over to manual control.
My apologies, but I cannot let you escape now.
Alfred! Cross-dressing freak!
Hey now, this is the 21st century. But at that time, it was still 1998, so it was 20th century. So I guess it's acceptable. Now, as cheesy and corny as this scene is, this scene in the graphic novel version plays out differently. Because the graphic novel, they do have some sort of like conversation where Steve wants to tell Claire something if they didn't make it out alive, but Claire just basically told him not to say it and just save it when they make it out of this nightmare alive. I know that scene would definitely have to be changed for Code Veronica because I would love for them to implement the graphic novel interpretation of it. And I do recommend reading the graphic novel adaptations because it's really good. There's a bunch of moments where it gives you the vibe of Street Fighter. Especially when Claire and Steve are beating the hell out of Banter Snatchers in the form of, like, Street Fighter.
Where are we?
Huh?
Latitude 82.17 degrees.
Wow, there's the glitch.
That's the Antarctic. We're over the Antarctic.
What? Those are the seaplanes that left the island right before us.
Then that must mean this place belongs to Umbrella.
Too low. Terrain. Terrain! The first half and data. Alright, so that ends this stream tonight. So, thank you for those who actually tuned in to watch. Yep, press the open button. Like, the first time I saw this image, I saw it on the PlayStation 3 menu icon. When you like scroll over the game, it shows this image in the background. I didn't know it was in the GameCube version as well. It was quite a quite ominous looking wallpaper, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to follow if you like what you saw here tonight, and please check out the GitHub for the decompilation for Code Veronica. The last time I checked with the Frozen Burnside, it's around at like 10-something% completion. I don't know. It's hard to keep track because there's no like a completion percentage rate on the GitHub, unlike with many GitHub projects like the Silent Hill 1 decompilation. I will be streaming the game of at some point to promote that decompilation, because I have never actually played the first Silent Hill game, much to my shame. But I have played Silent Hill 2 and 3. Completed either of those. But yeah, feel free to check out the GitHub, and you are good at coding and reverse engineering, all that. Get in touch with Frozen Burnside. You've seen him comment on the stream the most tonight, and he'll get you up to speed on what's been going on and all that. Because I really recommend it, because it is making progress. It's slow, but it's progress nonetheless. And I'm hoping that streams like this will encourage you to check it out more. And I don't know, maybe I will all of a sudden see an article from Time Extension talking about Resident Evil Code Veronica decompilation. Maybe that will get more attention to it. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna do it for this stream tonight, because I gotta get to bed. It's like 11:07. 11:07. But yeah, that's it. But yeah, once more, I cannot stress enough, check out the GitHub, especially if you know how to decompile things and all that. But yeah, oh yeah, and he also does some like work for the decompilation for Silent Hill 1, and with the Soul Reaver, which I'll have to check that out sometime. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll be able to stream tomorrow. Maybe not. If not tomorrow, then most likely Monday. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time.